Nigeria, a nation blessed with enormous natural resources, a country rich in culture, rich in talent, rich in dreams. Yet, for decades, millions of Nigerians have struggled with rising inflation, unemployment, insecurity, unreliable electricity, failing public infrastructure, and a growing desire among young people to seek opportunities abroad. Every election brings fresh promises. Every administration begins with renewed hope. Yet the same question continues to echo across the nation. Can Nigeria truly become the country its people dream of? In the midst of this uncertainty, one man emerged to challenge not only the political establishment but also the way Nigerians think about leadership. His name, Peter Gregory Obi. To millions of supporters, he represents prudence, accountability, and a vision for national renewal. To his critics, he is an experienced politician whose ideas must ultimately be judged by results rather than rhetoric. His supporters chant one phrase with remarkable conviction: a new Nigeria is possible. 3 words, simple, powerful, hopeful, but behind this slogan is a man. Who is Peter Obi? What shaped his thinking? What was his life before politics? How did a businessman become the face of one of Nigeria's most significant political movements? And what lessons, both positive and controversial, can be learned from his journey? This is his story. Peter Gregory Obi.
Anambra election in Anambra State. I can go to anywhere as a Christian and tell you that there was no issue of rigging. Those who wanted to rig were prevented from rigging, and they are crying. Government of Anambra State. If you repeat the election 10 times, they will never win. What are they even talking about cancellation? The regulations based on the rule or the law says you have to win at least 25% in 2/3 of local government.
Long before campaign rallies, long before television debates, long before millions of Nigerians called themselves obedient, Peter Obi was simply a young boy growing up in the commercial city of Onitsha, Anambra State. Born on 19 July 1961 into a business-oriented family, Obi was raised in one of Nigeria's busiest trading environments. Onitsha is famous for its market, entrepreneurial culture, and relentless commercial activity. Here, success often comes through discipline, negotiation, planning, and persistence. Many believe these early experiences influenced Peter Obi's outlook on life and business. He attended Christ the King College in Onitsha, one of southeastern Nigeria's respected secondary schools.
Yes, sir. What's yours? What's your phone now? It's okay. Hello. Thanks. Yes?
Later, he studied philosophy at the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Interestingly, although he earned a degree in philosophy, his career would not begin in politics or academia. Instead, it begins in business.
Peter Obi is a businessman to the core. He has held several managerial positions in different firms and companies. Amongst these companies are Next International Nigeria Limited, Guardian Express Bank PLC, Future View Securities, and he was notably the youngest chairman of Fidelity Bank. That deserves a round of applause. To be a chairman of a bank is a big deal. Peter Obi operated a very meticulous financial regime in Anambra State that includes cutting of unnecessary spending and plowing of revenue wastage, amongst others. It gives me great pleasure and honor to bring to the podium Chief His Excellency Peter Obi.
Before entering public office, Peter Obi spent years in Nigeria's private sector. He built experience in trading, investment, and corporate management. Over time, he served on the boards of several companies across different industries. This business background became one of the defining features of his political identity. Unlike many career politicians, Obi often presented himself as someone who first learned to manage businesses before seeking to manage government. He also pursued executive education at institutions including the London School of Economics, Harvard Business School, the International Institute for Management Development, and the Lagos Business School. These programs exposed him to global discussions on leadership, finance, governance, and economic development. Supporters frequently point to this background as evidence that he understands budgeting, investment, and economic planning. Critics respond that success in businesses does not automatically translate into success in governing a nation. Even so, there is little disagreement that his business career shaped the language he would later use in politics. When Peter Obi speaks about government, he often speaks like an executive discussing the performance of an organization.
Politics don't make a society. But you see, in our country today, politics has become the greatest, the most sought after job. That means there's something wrong. It is not in any society like that. And any society where you see people in government doing better than entrepreneurs is a failed country. That's why we're failing. Because what you're doing is that people are making money without entrepreneurship and without creating any wealth. So there's no productivity. They're just stealing money.
Away from campaign stages and political headlines, Peter Obi has generally kept his family life private. He is married to Margaret Obi, and together they have children. Unlike some public figures who place their families at the center of their public image, Obi has largely shielded them from political attention. Friends, colleagues, and observers have often described him as reserved, disciplined, and relatively modest in his personal lifestyle. Supporters frequently cite stories of him flying commercials, carrying his own luggage, and avoiding extravagant display of wealth as evidence of personal frugality. Critics caution that public image alone should not be the basis for evaluating political leadership. Nevertheless, these stories have contributed significantly to the reputation he has cultivated over the years. Peter Obi is a practicing Roman Catholic. His faith has long been part of his political identity. He has participated in Catholic events, supported charitable activities, and spoken openly about the importance of moral leadership. Yet, he has consistently argued that religion should not determine who governs Nigeria. In a country where political debates are often influenced by ethnic and religious identity, Obi has repeatedly maintained that competence, integrity, and service should matter more than faith and tribe. Whether speaking to Christian audience, Muslim communities, or international forums, his central message has remained largely the same. Nigeria should choose leaders based on ability to solve problems, not on where they come from or what religion they practice. For many Nigerians, that message has resonated. Others remain skeptical, arguing that identity politics continue to shape elections despite such aspirations. One of the most widely discussed episodes in his pre-presidential public profile came in 2021 with the release of the Pandora Papers, an international investigative journalism project. The report said that Obi had interest in offshore companies and raised questions about whether certain assets should have been declared while he served as Governor of Anambra State. The publication generated significant public debate. Peter Obi responded,
Number one is that I'm not guilty. trust company is a legitimate vehicle used everywhere globally for investment, savings, and estate planning purposes. It's allowed by law everywhere. In my particular case and that of my family, it was done on very valuable advice of our then bankers, Lloyds TSB. This is what they did to all their international clients who operated at the time I lived in the UK. They will help you to see that you formulate a trust company offshore, and that is what we did. This company was never used to launder money before, during, and after till date. So it wasn't used anytime I was in office for anything. Two, it was never used to buy property before I went into office, during the time I was in office, and after time I was in office. It was strictly a trust company that savings and family.
As of today, no Nigerian court has convicted him of an offense arising from those reports. Beyond the Pandora Papers, political opponents have questioned aspects of his record as Governor of Anambra State, including some policy decisions and claims about his performance. Supporters, on the other hand, point to independent assessments praising improvements in education, prudent financial management, and infrastructure during his administration. Like many prominent leaders around the world, Peter Obi's public record contains achievements celebrated by supporters and decisions that continue to be debated by critics. By the early 2000s, Peter Obi had already built a successful business career. He had wealth, professional recognition, corporate influence, and he could easily have remained in the private sector. Instead, he chose politics. It would become one of the most consequential decisions of his life. What followed would test his patience, resilience, and determination in ways few could have managed. His first major political battle would not be on a campaign stage, it would be in a courtroom, and that legal fight would change not only his political future, but also the political history of Anambra State.
Everything I said today, they beat. My dear wife,
Coming up, how Peter Obi fought a landmark legal battle to become governor of Anambra State, the leadership style that earned him loyal supporters and determined critics, and how the phrase "a new Nigeria is possible" would eventually become more than a slogan, it would become a movement.